comes another blast of cold air. -6 will be the high. Snow squalls could develop up north, but we could see some sun where it is not actively snowing. Right now, it is -5 at Pearson, or guaranteed high is -1.
This extended forecast is brought to you by Mississauga Hyundai.
Looking for a Hyundai? I'm your guy.
Visit Novbodia's 3 Superfan locations at Rexdale, Streetsville, and Mississauga Hyundai. Visit NovBodiasHyundai.com today.
680 News Time, 8:54.
Hi, it's Richard from Joseph Gas. Customer service is a dying art. If you've ever called a company and got an automated recording, you know what I mean. At Joseph Gas, we are proud of our personal relationships with our customers, whether we are delivering welding gases and propane in person or simply answering the phone. With our superb technical support and flexible delivery days, why buy your welding gases and propane anywhere else? Joseph Gas. That's Joseph with an F as in family, 201 Basaltic Road in Concord, or josephgas.com.
No matter where you are,
whenever you need it,
trust us. We're #1 for breaking news, traffic, and weather.
Always there with you 24/7.
Listen anytime on the all-new Seeker app or ask your smart speaker to play. 680 News Radio Toronto.
The NBA says tonight's home games for both the Lakers and the Clippers are being postponed because of wildfires.
The Lakers had a game scheduled at their downtown LA arena against the San Antonio Spurs, while the Clippers would have played the Charlotte Hornets at home in nearby Inglewood. The NBA says postponing the games will allow the cities of Los Angeles and Inglewood to focus resources on responding to the fires. Both teams are in the middle of a long homestand. The Lakers have 3 more home games scheduled between now and Friday, while the Clippers have 2. After that, they'll play each other at the Clippers Stadium next to Sunday. Neither arena is located near the ongoing fires, though team personnel, including Lakers head coach J.J. Redick, have lost their homes. This comes as teams at Los Angeles area universities, including UCLA and USC, have also postponed their upcoming home games. I'm Felix Flew.
A winter storm that dropped heavy snow, glazing roads throughout the U.S. South, maintaining its icy grip on much of the region through the weekend. Power outage numbers around Atlanta have crept up as meteorologists warn of accumulating freezing rain. Georgia transportation officials urging people to stay off the roads until midday Saturday, at least. Coming up, it's the Dynamic Funds Market Minute Weekend Update. It's 8:56.
And we're back.
Gosh, Dave, what a thrill.
Couldn't agree more, Jeff. My blood is pumping.
Canadian Blood Services needs 450 new donors every day to keep Canada's lifeline strong.
And in the final quarter of the day, we have 55 left. What's that?
Is that a new donor?
It's a new donor.
We're at 396. Only 54 left to go.
This is the 450 challenge. Let's get Canada's blood pumping.
Book an appointment today at blood.ca/450. Start your new year with the timeless beauty of classical music at the Toronto Symphony Orchestra. This January, Dvorak's New World Symphony, his ode to the Americas, awakens the spirit of exploration and adventure. Plus, be moved by Mozart, Beethoven, Tchaikovsky, and Vaughan Williams as their inspiring masterworks fill Roy Thompson Hall. Make time for the music you love in 2025. Book your tickets now at tso.ca.
The end of 2024 brought with it a lackluster end for the real estate market. Toronto saw the housing market cool off again last month, with resales down 19% from November levels. Vancouver also took a breather for sales, all this despite 5 interest rate cuts from the Bank of Canada since last June. Robert Ogue is the Assistant Chief Economist at RBC.
The market is still adjusting to those lower rates, but at the same time, affordability is still a major issue in those very expensive markets like Toronto and Vancouver. So it's not entirely surprising to see some volatility, and some buyers probably don't have quite the confidence to pull trigger on transactions. And at the same time, there's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of talks about potential tariffs imposed in Canada.
Ogue says the real estate market is actually returning to more normal activity.
Inventories had plummeted during the pandemic and created a sentiment that fear of missing out, right? And with inventories rebounding over the last year and a half, 2 years, it does provide that little bit of a cushion for some buyers to say, hey, we have a little bit of time here to make our decisions.
And the Bank of Canada could certainly certainly heat things up again as 2025 goes along.
We do expect that the bank is going to cut another 125 basis points and take it all the way down to 2% by the middle of this year.
That's Robert Oak, Assistant Chief Economist at the RBC. In the Business Center, I'm Mike Apple.
Think a pizza's just a pizza, right? Not at Pizza Nova. I'm Dominic Pernucci from Pizza Nova, inviting you to taste the difference.
Search Kings announces Call Intelligence, the most important development in the history of Google advertising. Think of Call Intelligence as MRI technology for your business that sees clearly what aspects of your marketing are working, that evaluates, summarizes, and scores the profit potential of every incoming call, and actually trains Google to give you better leads. With Call Intelligence, you can stop guessing so you can plan and spend smarter. You want to stand out where your customers are online? Switch to Search Kings.
Halfway part of the show is now 6:80 news time, 9 o'clock.
Number one for breaking news, traffic, and weather. 680 News Radio, Toronto.
It's Saturday, January 11th. Good morning. I'm Maria Castaigne.
And I'm Jan.11. Here's what's making news this hour.
A 29-year-old woman facing assault, arson, and assault charges after allegedly stabbing a man and setting fire to an apartment in the Moss Park area Friday morning.
Half a dozen LA wildfires carry on their ravaging conditions across homes and communities. Officials bracing for a growing death toll.
No eye-watering wind chill this weekend, but perhaps some messy road conditions thanks to more snow. We check your very active forecast straight ahead.
Starting tomorrow, a new long-term lane restriction will be in place on the Don Valley Parkway with major construction nearby. We'll bring you the details next.
The Maple Leafs look to rebound against the Canucks, while the Raptors look to stop a 4-game losing streak. Sports at 15.
680 news time, 9:01.
Time for traffic and weather together on the one. Here's Jordan Kerr.
And this report is brought to you by your local Ontario Subaru dealer. Some more collisions on the go and things to watch out for. So, on the westbound 401, delays 412 to Salem, and then on the ramp to Jamestown Parkway, right lane is blocked with a collision. If you're trying to get to the northbound 400, the eastbound Aurora Road ramp to the northbound 400 has been blocked because of a crash. 100 at Essa, the right lane was blocked with a collision, but no delay through there. On the southbound 404 at Highway 7, the HOV and left lane blocked, and that's because of a collision. So there are delays from south of 16th Avenue now down to that point. And then southbound on the Don Valley Parkway, looking a lot better now. There was a collision or a stalled vehicle south of Lawrence. It cleared, and now the delay's gone as well. So that's good news. Also gone is northbound on the 427. There was an issue north of Highway 7. That has cleared away. On the southbound 410, there's an issue around Derry. Now, I'm just going to double check on that because it was about to clear. And it looks like, yeah, it's open now. Southbound 410 at Derry and the collectors, the collision's been cleared away. MTO are just opening up the roadway, and I see traffic getting by, so that's no longer an issue. No big delay in that area, so that's good news. On the northbound 404 approaching Finch, some debris sitting in between the HOV and left lane. It's a snow shovel. Someone's going to miss that later. And that's